Wonderful evening. Thank you all for coming. The first event that we've had here post-COVID. I shouldn't say post-COVID, but post-vaccinations, I should say, and the opening and loosening of the requirements. Thank goodness. And we got a beautiful evening this night, and we're here because I've known these two gentlemen for a long time, and this isn't really this. We just cut to the chase right here about that introduction. James, I've known through the county bar, through Afiv and Wendy's participation, and I've known him for many years now, and always like to smile, good guy, and I'm always there to support him. He's our current county bar president. Wendy Weathers, who's with my firm for many years, knew him very well, and worked with him, and Afiv as well. So I'm here, very proud to be able to support James, and as well Tom Quinones. I met through the Hispanic Hudson Valley Bar Association, and Tom reached out to me, and it's funny because I thought he wanted to play some golf. But he was telling me that, no, in fact, and I knew this, there was no Hispanic judges on the Westchester, in Westchester in the state Supreme Court. So Cabanillas Associates is a law firm that largely represents the Hispanic community, and that was an important. I'm a child of Westchester. I grew up in Elmsford, New York. Thank you. So for me, that was an honor to be able to support that endeavor, and hopefully that will happen very soon for both these gentlemen, because we need good people on the court, on the bench, and I have, without hesitation, 100% secure knowing that these two are going to do a fantastic job. They're going to be great judges. And we're honored and blessed to have them here tonight and to be able to support them. So thank you all for coming here this evening. Thank you as well, County Clerk Tim Idoni's here. I was telling him I've seen him for many years because whenever I log in for cases, information, when I put my login, his face comes up. Don't tell him that we share the password, okay? Because there's a fee on that. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're good. Have another drink, sir. Westchester County Chairwoman Suzanne Berger. Where's she? There she is. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. County legislator and fellow Hackley alum Ruth Walter. Thank you so much for coming. Where'd she go? Did she sleep out? She just left. Well, it was cool to talk to her because our son's going to Hackley in Terrytown in the fall, and Kim and I met at Hackley. So it's the first thing she said in, and she was super cool. We had never met her before, so it was nice to catch up with her on that. Also, we have here today Mount Pleasant Supervisor Candidate Joseph Bonanno. There he is over there. How are you? And finally, where's Hector Lopez? Sergeant Hector Lopez, where is he? Come on over here, man. I'm going to hand him the mic, let him introduce him and his organization, because he has a special endorsement tonight. You're all, as you know, Cabanillas Associates, you have our wholehearted endorsement of you both, and you're going to do a great job, and we're blessed and honored to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. The worst thing he did was give me the microphone.
As I was saying.
All right, thank you. First of all, I'd like to also, before I go forward, I'd like to thank Chris Cabanillas for this event over here today, for acknowledging people that matter today, because today may be part of history, and today you're going to be seeing history in a few months, and you were part of it today. So, I'd like to thank him once again, Mr. Cabanillas, for all this. Let's get rid of this. All right, my name is Sergeant Hector Lopez from the Westchester Hispanic Law Enforcement Association. It is the most prominent and powerful Latino law enforcement association in Westchester County. And on top of that, we don't discriminate. We have Italian board members, we have women, we have African American. Don't let the name fool you. If you are with us, I am with you. Okay, so that's who I am. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Today, we're here to announce an endorsement from the Westchester Hispanic Law Enforcement Association. Both will be making history this November when they are elected as the next Supreme Court Justices of the 9th Judicial District. That is the rum and coke speaking here, all right? Just to let you know.
That's how we do it here.
And it's the only way to do it. Bacardi and rum. All right. Okay, Jim will be the first openly gay judge to serve as on the Supreme Court in the 9th Judicial District, and Tom will be the first Hispanic judge representing Westchester on the same bench. This is exciting history and long overdue, and we are thrilled to be supporting both of them as they endeavor into their next roles. History making is particularly important when it comes to judgeships, as the bench should reflect the community they serve, and any role we can play in helping to make that happen will be an honor. So, without further ado, I am going to introduce Jim Hyer. Is that the way Hyer? Hyer. He's going for a higher seat. Jim is a trained mediator and experienced litigator and administrative law judge for the Westchester Human Rights Commission, a hearing officer for the Westchester County Bar Association Grievance Committee, court counsel for the Westchester Legal Aid Society, and current president of the Westchester Bar Association. That's one. That's very impressive. Yes, it is. He has received numerous awards and is a human rights defender and activist. His compassion and legal expertise and experience make him a very uniquely qualified candidate for this position, and we're sure he'll serve the bench proud after he's elected. Oh yeah, got him out there. That means have a nice day.
Oh yeah.
Without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Judge James
Hyer.
Hyer, a higher authority.
I didn't know I had to say anything today, so I've been a little hijacked here. Running for office is not easy. You're putting yourself out there, and in the 9th JD, you're campaigning in 5 counties. And I'm happy to say that I've been doing it for months, and I'm making new friends wherever I go. I'm talking to people about the courts. I'm talking to people about equal access to justice, diversity and inclusion, things that I've cared about as a lawyer, as a judge, and as a bar leader. And I've been telling people one thing. When I get on the bench, I'm going to be fair. I'm going to make sure that people, when they come into the courthouse, feel that they're being respected and treated equally. And I'm not going to be a judge that for 14 years hides in the courthouse. I'm going to continue to be active in the community. I won't be political, but I'm going to be going out there talking to the community and making sure that they feel comfortable in the courts and building bridges with the bar associations that I've grown to love. I've been a leader in the New York State Bar, and I've also been a leader in the county bar. And it's important for judges to work with lawyers to be creative in the court system. One of the things in the last couple of years that I've been the most proud of is working with the Legal Aid Society and the New York State Bar and the county to form a legal aid office in the county jail to make sure that people that are getting represented by legal aid attorneys have the ability to have meaningful representation, to meet with their lawyers and to have their cases heard. And that's what I want to do. I want to work in the courts to continue to work on those types of endeavors in addition to being a judge hearing cases. And I really just want to thank everybody here for supporting me and for supporting my friend Tom. We're working together as a team. We're going to go throughout the 5 counties with Judge Berliner, who's running out of Rockland County, and hopefully in November we're gonna win together.
And back to me. All right, so before I go any further, I just want to acknowledge Yonkers City Court Judge Elena Goldberg Velasquez, who, yes, City Yonkers City Court, and they are going to pave the way for her in the future. So wherever you are, I don't see you, but I know you were here. Next year, we'll be here again, doing this again. So, before I go any further, once again, history will be repeating itself with Tom Quinones.
I'd like to also acknowledge past County Bar President Wendy Weathers, who's in the house as well. My good friend Wendy Weathers, past President County Bar. You did a great job. I love you, Wendy.
I was going to say that. All right. So anyway, history will be repeating itself as Judge Quinones was the first Hispanic judge of Puerto Rican descent and the first Hispanic judge in the city of Yonkers. So he is going to be also the first Hispanic judge in the 9th district. So history will be repeating itself again. But I just want, if a bill or something comes, Judge, Thomas, mira, por favor, estoy hablando contigo. Mira, if there should be a lawsuit regarding when you fill out an application, especially for the Hispanic part, where it says, are you Hispanic, Latino, or Puerto Rican, or Latinx? What the heck is Latinx? I mean, I heard of Brain X, DMX, Terminex, but we need to get that fixed. So if something comes, please rule for one. We're just human. Just give us one. Make us Hispanic. All right, so Tom has been a long time personal friend of mine, and the membership of, and he's part of the membership of one of the, he's a friend to law enforcement in general and the community he serves. He was an absolute honor to endorse him when he ran for Yonkers City Court and made history there as the first Hispanic judge to serve on that bench. It's even more of an honor to endorse him this time. He has proven to be all that we hope that he be in the bench. He is known to be consistently fair, impartial, and a true arbiter of justice, and has served with distinction. He has earned his impeccable reputation, and I have no doubt he will continue to make us proud in his new role as Supreme Court Justice. And actually, he's going to marry me. Not marry me. He's going to marry me.
That's fine too.
He's going to perform the marriage. That's the Roman code. He's going to perform my marriage in July, and we wouldn't have it any better than that, you know. And without further ado, Judge Thomas Quinones.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Hector. I appreciate it. Let me say that I'm taking the moment in because I feel the moment with regards to seeing actual people in person.
Yes.
I've been seeing people just, the tops of their heads to their shoulders for so long, and I'm hopeful that we're on the other side of this. And before I thank anybody for this event, I'd like to be able to acknowledge that we're here today and that so many of us are no longer here, and that we're very fortunate we have to continue on working and making sure that this doesn't happen to us ever again. And the first person I'd like to thank is Chris Cabanillas, who has been a friend to me and a friend to the Hispanic Bar Association, Hudson Valley Hispanic Bar Association, as a leader. He is his firm is the premier law firm in Westchester County, if not in the 5 counties itself.
Yes.
And if you take a look around and you see exactly what he's doing here, it's to be commended. And I know it's a labor of love and a work. He enjoys himself certainly, but it's a labor of love and bringing us all forward. And of course. And I also like to thank my campaign manager and Jen, the Jens who work marvelous work for us, and And I'd like to thank all of you for coming here today as well and being part of this. You know, as I began my career 35 years ago, I never thought that it would end up here, but I was committed to public service. And I can tell you every moment that I spent working from law school has been in the public service. And it's my dream to continue working on that until I retire. And I've been true to that. And as the first Hispanic judge for the city of Yonkers, I felt the moment of that. And now that I'm hopefully departing the city court of Yonkers, I feel badly that I leave a hole there, but I'm hopefully working on with regard to who will replace me. Now that this door has opened, who will be able to help to walk through it? And I work on that, and I suggest folks like that. And also, we nurture and bring along the folks who will follow us to hopefully continue the work that we begin here today. And in conclusion, I should start with in conclusion, I'd like to thank certainly God, but the firmest pillar who supports me, and in my professional life and in my personal life always is my dear wife Odette. You know, because she's, you know, I might be the boss at my job, but she runs me, and to my benefit at every opportunity. And I have to give her my thanks, and she has my complete adoration, affection, and love for my heart. And I thank you for coming this evening. And hopefully, if I haven't chatted with you, I hope to speak with you before the end of the evening. And I'll return the microphone to whom?
So thank you all again, and enjoy. We still have some more food and more cocktails and more daylight.
Sunlight.
Because it's not over yet. So let's enjoy one. Absolutely.
I forgot to say one more thing. I meant to say at the very beginning that hopefully I'll be the first Hispanic judge elected out of Westchester County. But that will join my colleague here, who I would be remiss to not to acknowledge his Hispanic roots. His grandfather was Puerto Rican.
Hey!
He has equal claim to that distinction, but not from Westchester, but from So again, I acknowledge that, and I'm very proud of him for that. His career, of course, I can't endorse him because I have limitations without that. But he's my brother, and I love him.
Thank you so much. And if anybody else wants to have a word up here, you're welcome to take the mic. Otherwise, I got my three guys, the Latin trio over there, and ready to rock with some more music. And let's enjoy the night. Thank you so much. Like you throwing the wedding?